Yeah, cruising in the ocean with my fellas, waving at the shore, we got all them people jealous. They see that we shining from way over yonder. Gotta thank my father, my sponsor, for putting me on board and also giving me the capability to live life with no fear, create buzz with no beer. God is the reason why I live like this. Now everybody hating me, now I feel like Chris. Working out, eating right, now I look like this. Phone filled with different numbers, now my ex all pissed. Now I'm playing, she don't care cause she move like this. Man, I ain't hating cause she bad, man, we all ruthless. Man, I got money in my pocket, diamonds on my pinky and that brain.
All right, so I seen this earlier. I seen this earlier about the Disney thing. Now, my question, because it says Disney is paying 1.6 billion for WWE streaming rights. Now, 5-year deal will begin in 2026, and it includes the U.S. streaming rights to the WWE PLE events. Now, mind you, remember we were saying that WWE was getting off of Peacock. So if this is what's going on, it will air on ESPN, and we'll see the Disney-owned company, and we'll see the Disney-owned company pay 325 million per year to the WWE for. They're definitely getting out of this hole. The PLE off
Yep.
the WWE PLE offerings are set to debut on ESPN's streaming services, which is planned to launch later this year, which will cost $30 a month. So what I'm seeing and what I'm understanding is the fact that this is the last year the WWE will be on Peacock, and if you're not illegally whatever using the streaming services or finding another way to watch the pay-per-views, you're going to have to get this app in order to watch the pay-per-views now.
Which is crazy.
Dang, and they just rate because Peacock is $15. Now they just doubled it.
They charge me $7 per month, which is crazy.
See,
I still,
I thought I remember when Peacock, you remember Peacock first came out, it was free. Then
right.
they started charging randomly. It was 7. Now mine's is like 14, and I don't even know how I even got to 14. This stuff been coming out of my pocket for about a year, and I didn't even know it because I thought Peacock was free. I'm like, wait,
Right.
hold up. And now I remember when they were saying that Peacock they were going to be no longer doing stuff because we was like, all right, well, what are they going to do with the catalog if they take it off of Peacock? And
Right.
now Disney bought it, which owns Marvel and everybody else. I wonder if
Yeah.
they. I wonder why they want just have it running on the Disney. Well, hold on, including the streaming rights to WWE PLE. So this is looking like it's going to be. Well, no, I'm tripping because the ESPN app is under Disney Plus.
Right. It is. It is. It
Wow.
is. It is. It is. It is. And the funny thing is, the other day I was playing fantasy football. So like, yeah, if you go down fantasy football, you sign up. It has you like try like sign into your Disney account. And I was like, why is it doing that? It also saw like under the umbrella was ESPN. So yeah,
Wow.
that's not no joke, bro. That's not no joke.
Wow. So they just double everybody's income. They're making you pay for. See, this is my thing. They're making you pay. I don't have a problem. I'm paying. I'm a fan. But what I'm
Right.
saying is for the people who are not fans, like I mean, not are not fans, but are maybe struggling financially or whatever. You got to pay $30 for the pay-per-view, and you got to get
Yep.
it through the Disney app,
Yep.
and you still got to get cable if you can't find SmackDown nowhere.
Yep.
They got to put
Yep.
SmackDown. They got to put SmackDown on here then.
That's crazy.
Raw. I thought they were. Well, they didn't say. I think they're gonna put Raw and SmackDown on Netflix. But that's crazy how you got Raw on Netflix and everything else on another app. Well, you could just put them all on the same app.
I thought they were going to put SmackDown on Netflix sometime later this year.
That's what I thought. But now
Yeah.
since this Disney thing is popping up, I think this Disney thing has everything to do with Peacock.
Yeah.
Because if Disney is paying the WWE 325 million a year, wow,
Mm.
they definitely
Yeah.
getting out this hole that they were claiming that they was in.
Let me see
This
if I
is
can
the
get Larry on the
5-year deal.
phone. Let me see if I can get Larry on the phone right quick. I don't want to cut you off, BB. I'm gonna see
Oh, go ahead.
what his thoughts are on this as well. So
Go
let's see.
ahead.
Hope he's
Dang.
back from Michigan.
And I don't support y'all cats that be watching pay-per-views illegally. How you doing? So y'all better not be doing that. What up, bro? Chilling. So with you, bro? Out the way, bro. You can see you, man.
Man, I still can't get a hold of him. Dang, bro, what's he doing?
Mm-hmm. He he only focusing on Michigan.
Yup. He said, I can't have Beasley and Larry and decide judge me for my wild predictions and stuff like that.
He better have been watching them shows. Let me see.
Oh, I know that's what I was going to say, but
Yeah.
he better be watching the shows, bro. We were
That's what I'm
Cat
trying.
Raw, we were Cat
So I
SummerSlam,
got.
bro. It's been like 3 weeks in a row. We were Cat Doty Unreal, like, bro. It's been not 3 weeks in a row,
I
obviously,
be.
but three what
I,
like topics to address.
I be trying
Now
to
this,
budget. Now, now the
like
WWE playing
bro,
around.
that dude is not traveling like that. Like, bro, come back, bro. He was not traveling like that, bro.
Oh no, I ain't hating on him for real.
You from Ohio, bro. You're from Ohio, bro. Come on, man.
I ain't hating. Me and my mom and them is going to Detroit in a couple weeks anyway. I
No,
love
I
going
ain't.
to Detroit, so I ain't got no problem with it. But I'm saying I hope he watch the pay-per-views though. So when we
Right.
do, because I still want his insight on all this stuff, even though it's about to be old and
Oh,
whatever.
for sure. We definitely Larry's insight as to how you feel about SummerSlam. And you know Larry's gonna be a brutally honest type of honesty where you're gonna be like, bro, what is you
I
talking
gotta
about?
find out. So, because I got Disney Plus, but now the apps inside of Disney Plus is what costs extra. And ESPN Plus always costs a lot. So if you get ESPN Plus, you're going to that's legit because now you get the you know what I'm saying the first takes and all of that. Well, no, because that is that yeah, first take is on ESPN. So yeah, you get to watch that. But like
So let me
W,
get straight. So they're running shows through. They're gonna be running their PLEs through Disney and ESPN. Is what you're telling me, or is it just both?
well, no, I'm saying they're running it through Disney, and you know, they're running it through ESPN. Yeah, but it's well, no, that's a good question. That's a good question. Because you go in Disney, that's cool, but it's other apps like everybody who has Amazon Prime. Y'all know when y'all get
Right.
Amazon Prime, there's a you can get stars through Amazon Prime. You can get BET Plus through Amazon Prime. You can get that stuff through Amazon Prime. So they're doing the same thing with Disney Plus. Because Disney Plus, they got the contract for ESPN and all of that stuff too. So they got the contract with that. So you got to watch it that way. So what I'm saying, what I'm asking, or what I'm thinking is how they gonna do that if they doing PLE pay per views. That's the weird part to me because I'm like, yo, is you
That is
watching
weird to
it
me.
on ESPN or you watching it on Disney? Because they are separate, but Disney is the main holder. So I don't know. Like, all right, well, if I turn on Disney, I can watch the pay per view. But if I turn on ESPN Plus, I can watch the pay per view too. Like, that's
Right.
just weird to me. I don't understand. I don't know why Disney said. I don't know. I'm lost with that.
It's interesting to me because if this deal is true, because you know how these reports are, people be like doing the dirt sheets, and sometimes you don't be like believing everything. So I'm kind of like taking this with a
Yeah,
complete grain of salt. Not because I don't fully believe in it, but because I don't fully know if it's true, right?
yeah,
So what I'm gonna say is this: if the WWE is doing this, they got Netflix not only at their disposal, but they got this at their disposal. The only thing about it is SmackDown still remains a cable television show. So SmackDown
exactly.
remains
So it
a
makes you
cable
pay for
cable
three things.
television has.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's making you pay for three things. It's making you pay for regular cable because SmackDown is on regular TV until they move it
Right,
to Netflix or whatever. They making you
right,
pay for Netflix, and then they're making you pay for Disney Plus. That's
right.
that's that's how they're getting their money back. Is they're making people double down on how much money they're paying for each app. That's how they're getting their money back. Because now you went from one app to have to pay for it to two.
Yeah,
And it still don't even though they haven't updated it yet. And just in case they might stay with Peacock, which I don't think they're going to now, but at the same time they haven't announced that again that they were leaving from them. Peacock might be the third app. So which one are you really focusing on? Because you dang near need all three.
yep.
I see what the WWE is doing. That debt is about to get demolished real quick. 1.6 billion, but how much million did they say billion did they say was they was in the hole? They say 30.
I think Larry said, "Are $30 or $300 million in the hole."
Yeah, so this ain't doing nothing. But because it's only $1.6 million contract at 5 years.
Let me look
Um,
this up because when Larry reported it, like I'm not trying to be funny, but like he didn't report the full like amount of what it was. He reported based off of what he saw off of like I
right,
don't know Facebook or something like that. But I wanted to like get into this $1 billion whole thing because I looked this up on the internet and I was able to give like a better clarification as to what's going on.
right.
So let me see, $1 billion hole. The term WWE $1 billion hold likely refers to the substantial debt held by TKO Group Holdings, the parent company of WWE. So it's more so TKO than it is WWE, is what it's saying.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because we found out that TKO is the reason why WWE is in debt, not WWE.
Not exactly. So this debt reported to be around 2.7 billion. That's a lot of money. Is a
Exactly.
significant concern for the company, especially when compared to its market valuation. Additionally, Mr. Mann, the former CEO of WWE, experienced a significant drop in his net worth during the COVID-19 pandemic, leading to a speculation about the company's financial stability.
Uh huh.
Huh, interesting. So, and this came from so it did come from a Facebook post, so that was true for what Larry was trying to look at. But
Right.
it's saying 2.7, like almost near $3 billion. You know what I'm saying? So he's not entirely wrong. But yeah, that's what he's doing. And the deal for Netflix, wow, for 10 years. So they're gonna be with Netflix for a while. So
They're gonna
so
be with
for 10
Netflix for
years,
and then they got Disney
10
for
years,
5.
and they're paying them $500 million per year.
That's what I'm now. Okay, now the question I got is um what was that? No, we did the Netflix. We did the Netflix. So okay, look at the Peacock contract and see if it's expired at the end of the year.
Okay. You see if it expires at the end of the year?
Yeah, see if the Peacock contract expires at the end of this year. Because I remember they announced it before, but now they don't even talk about it no more.
They don't.
And I could see them putting Disney. I could see them putting the WWE catalog on Disney because that's what the same thing they did
Got you.
with Marvel and all of that stuff. So it makes sense.
WWE streaming deal with Peacock will be ending around March 2026. The current 5-year agreement, which began in 2021, is worth over $1 billion. WWE is expected to begin discussions with Peacock and potentially other platforms like Netflix regarding future streaming. Obviously, they already
Yeah.
got with Netflix,
Okay.
particularly for premium live events. So, you know, it's funny because they said that SummerSlam was going to be globally for Netflix. So when I was trying to go for Netflix for it to be like globally, like I think like globally international, I was trying to watch SummerSlam actually on Netflix instead of doing Peacock. And I can manage on Netflix because my mom pays for Netflix, and so I don't got to necessarily worry about having to pay for that. My mom's good. She got
Right.
that bread like that. So for me, I was going to watch it and like initially on Netflix, but once I didn't see SummerSlam on Netflix whatsoever, it showed nothing of SummerSlam being live, none of that. Which thank
Yeah.
God
Like,
they didn't
yeah.
broadcast SummerSlam on Netflix because we know. Listen, nothing against Netflix, but I ain't forgot about the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight, bro. I ain't forgot about how
Oh
bad
yeah.
that flagging was going
Oh
on
yeah.
and
That
all
was
that
it.
lagging. Oh my gosh, it was
That's why
bad.
that's why I was expecting the WWE joint. I thought it was gonna be trash
We
because I'm
thought we
like,
thought
bro,
Raw,
if y'all
yes.
couldn't do that, yeah,
Initially,
I
I
thought
was
it was
worried for
trash,
Raw for
and it
January
wasn't.
6th this year.
It was
I was like,
lit. Yeah, it was
bro,
lit. There wasn't no
it was
hesitation. There
good.
wasn't no nothing, and there still ain't no
No,
hesitation and no nothing, which is weird. I don't know.
yeah.
And they probably get more views than that Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight. I'll tell you that. So
Oh,
I don't know.
absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Without show, yeah.
Yeah, that Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight that was crazy. I was like, oh no.
Yep.
I hope y'all not paying for this.
Yep.
I was like, they doing
Looking
this.
bad, boy.
I know Triple H was on their
Bad.
head. They was like, bro, we better not be
But like,
looking like this
was
on
that like
screen.
what their first time going live though? Like, was that Netflix's first time going live? Essentially,
Yep, it was.
that's what I'm saying. So like, I mean, it happens, but then at the same time, that's a big deal. Like
Huge
Mike
deal.
Tyson is one of the greatest boxers of all time. So it's like when you're broadcasting him on live television, you gotta
It better
make sure
look
that
good.
it's looking
Yep.
good. You know what I
And you
mean?
didn't have,
So
yep. That was their first time streaming live. Yep, for real.
it was
Yeah,
bad,
because
boy.
after they streamed live, who was the comedian that did a live streaming? Was it Chris Rock? Yeah, Chris Rock did a live. Was it Chris Rock? I think it was Chris Rock did a live streaming
Okay,
after that. And
okay,
his was good. Everything was good. Because I think it went, if I'm not mistaken, it went Mike Tyson, Monday Night Raw, then it was Chris Rock. Because after Chris Rock, everything I mean after Monday Night Raw, everything was clear. Everything was
Yep.
good. So whatever they fixed, it was good after that. Because I know the WWE was like, bro, y'all better fix this right now. We're gonna be here every week. No, we're not playing that.
Well,
Yeah.
he'll
Man.
down mark their calendars because eventually Peacock was going to be gone,
And
boy.
that's March of next year. But that's what I'm saying. But now people might as well start merging over to the other thing anyway.
Yes, I
Because
agree.
dang, because they said at the end of when oh, I gotta look at it again from my phone. But because the PLE and all of that's the end of this year. They're gonna start doing the PLE pay per views and stuff like that on ESPN. Now that being on
Right.
ESPN is huge. That's a big deal.
Yep.
That's a big deal. Like that's the real sports. You know what I'm saying? Like that
Right.
people watch that's the main. You know what I'm saying? Like yo,
Yeah.
especially sports.
Yeah. The only reason why I might still keep Peacock around is because I'm still waiting for Bel Air season 4 to come out. So I want to
Oh
see the
shoot, that is right.
yeah, which is going
Yeah,
to be which honestly
Peacock got a lot of stuff on there. I
they
like
do.
Brooklyn
So
Nine Nine
hey,
on
I want to
Peacock.
see Bel
That's one of
Air.
my favorite shows. Brooklyn Nine
What's
Nine. I
Bel
mean,
Air? You say?
no, Brooklyn Nine Nine. It's over though. The season
Oh
is over.
gosh. Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
care. I go back to watching that junk all the time. That
Yeah.
junk funny
Yeah.
as heck. I love
Sir.
that junk.
Yes, sir. So. But yeah, they got Peacock, they got Bel Air. Obviously, Peacock got Bel Air. So I want to finish season 4, which will be their last season. I don't like that, but hey, it is what it is.
I
So
stopped watching it, man. I don't know why. I don't know why. I gotta
oh,
get
it
back to
got
watching.
better. It
Oh,
got
yeah,
better, bro. Season 3, bro. Listen, bro. It got way better. Like
yeah,
I
I gotta go
understand
back and see
people's
it.
initial criticism of the show because it was like it takes away from like what you love about the Fresh Prince in the beginning. I get that,
Yeah,
but it's like this reimagining of like what if it was more of a dramatic turn than it was a comedic turn, right?
yeah,
Fresh Prince of Bel
yeah,
Air, no shade to Will Smith because he can act his behind off. But
yeah,
Fresh Prince of Bel Air was very much more comedic than anything, so you didn't really take that show all times very seriously.
of course,
With
not
this
at all.
show, you take this very seriously. Like
Mm.
and the character development of each character in the show gets better. At times it can frustrate you. I get it because you're like, oh, okay, this guy and that girl and boom, 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 and this storyline. Like you can
I
start
was,
throwing stuff away from time to time for sure. Like you have that right as a viewer. But
yeah. I'm
season
a
3,
fan.
I think got
I'm a
better.
fan of. I'm a fan of Jeffrey.
Oh, he's cold. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Jeffrey
rock with
Tambor.
Jeffrey. I
Yeah,
rock with
he's cold.
Jeffrey for sure. I'm like, bro, I rock with Jeffrey.
You know the
Definitely rock
dude
with
who
Jeffrey.
plays Uncle Phil is married to the girl who plays what's her name? She plays Noma in Power in real life.
For real?
Yup.
Wow. You
You
talking
remember
about the
you
ball
remember
head? You
Noma,
talking about
right?
Uncle Phil, the ball head guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know Noma. Yeah.
Yup. They married in real life.
Wow.
Yup. 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 I believe he's Welsh. He's not even American though. He's Welsh and like she's like Nigerian British.
Okay.
Yup. I think he's Nigerian Welsh, but I could be wrong. I could have that all the way wrong, but I don't know. But like yeah, they're married in real life, which is fire. I never even noticed that until I watched the crew has a podcast. They had her on there, and she talked about like him, and I was like, "What? That's your husband?" And she's like, "Yeah." She looks good for her age. I think she's like in her 50s. She looks good, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Dang, man, that WWE, that ESPN, that's a big move. That's dope. But man,
yeah,
that's $30 a month, bro.
yeah,
It's a lot that comes with ESPN though, which is cool. But dang, man, because you
mm-hmm.
got now you got to be because
Yeah. It's exciting,
if
bro.
you buy it yeah because if you buy ESPN outside of Disney Plus, it costs more. You got to buy it through Disney Plus.
How much is the opinions like? Do you have a subscription towards it until
I
like
got
how
a
much is
I
it
got
costing
a
you?
I got a subscription for Disney Plus. My Disney Plus subscription is only $2.99
Oh, that's good. That's good.
because I got it for a deal for like purchasing some stuff. So when I bought the things like when you buy a lot of things with this company that I buy my stuff from, they give you rewards every time or whatever. And one of the rewards was like 3 months or 6 months for Disney Plus for $2.99 type deal. I was like, yeah, give me that. I try to catch up on my
Right.
cartoons.
Right.
I'll be catching up on on my cartoons, be catching up on the Marvel. Be catching up on all of that stuff. That stuff be only $3. I'm like, cool. But now when you open it up, I'll be seeing that they got the you know what I'm saying, is Disney Plus in there, and you can't watch anything on there. And it's like, dang, now it opens up. I'm like, yeah, but I'm like $30. I'm like, bro,
Maybe this is the deal. Remember, Vince McMahon wanted to become like he said he envisioned WWE being like Disney, like him being Walt Disney of WWE, and like him saying he wanted to move WWE over to Disney. Remember that whole deal that everyone was like, no, no,
yeah,
because everyone was fearing that WWE product will become more like a Disney product.
it's not.
And it's not. It's not. And I don't think it will ever be once they get over there per se. However, I am a little concerned that it might get to that route. Or no, matter
They
of fact, not
can't.
get to that route, but more so like what if the WWE has to make it entirely PG? Like they get
Can't.
away from like
But
some of the mature content from time to time.
that's what I'm saying. They can't because there's stuff on Disney Plus that's not G or PG. That's what I'm saying. Like there's stuff regularly on Disney Plus. None of the
Okay,
Marvels is G. You know what I'm saying? Like
I got you.
they might not go. They might not go. Well, but that's what I'm saying. Like the PL. That's where I'm lost at when they say the PLE
Yeah.
on Disney Plus. I'm like, all right. Well, are you talking about the PLE on ESPN or the ESPN or the PLE on Disney Plus? Because if you're doing it on Disney Plus, I mean, they're not going to. I don't think Disney's going to ever. Not Disney, but um, WWE is going to ever downplay their product because this is why they can't. If Monday Night Raw is giving you one product, and then when the pay per views come around, you cut the product back just to be on there. That's not going to work.
Oh, this is real. Oh my God, this is real. I just looked this up. I thought now that was my Cultaholic. Shout out to Cultaholic. I didn't know for sure that was true, but I just typed in WWE BZ. It is true. They are
What?
reporting it from ESPN press room and the CNBC. You know, if you know the CNBC is reporting it, that means it's real. So it
Yeah,
says this:
definitely real.
ESPN Inc.'s 5-year deal for WWE's live premium events, including WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, and so on
Oh,
and so forth. That is
wow.
wow.
Yeah, so that's what the next splash was. They got out of Peacock and they went straight there. Yep. Yeah. Yep.
I ain't mad at it.
Yep. I ain't mad at it at all. It's a business. That's a business move.
I ain't
That's
mad
a
at it.
business move, but it's just, you know what I mean? The fans is gonna have to accept the fact, like, bro, either y'all gonna be watching it illegally, which I don't recommend,
The
even
fans
though
are
at
going
times,
crazy,
you
bro.
know what I'm saying? Even though
Fans,
at times,
they
it,
crash out. You think they crash out on Twitter now about brothers being back for
yeah,
whatever
they
dumb
gonna
reason?
crash out.
They'll
They
crash
definitely
out
gonna
now.
crash out. They definitely
They
gonna
gonna
crash
crash
out because now
out.
they gotta pay $30. But if you a
Yup.
fan of the product, bro, if you a fan, look, this is my thing. If I like Jordans and if they in the store and they cost $375 to $400 or whatever, if I like the product, I'm buying it no matter the price. I might be upset with the product. I mean, I might be upset with the price, but at the same time,
Right.
if I'm a fan of it, I'm still gonna buy it with an attitude, but
Right.
I'm still gonna buy it. I'm gonna be like,
Right.
dang,
With an
man,
attitude.
why does this cost this much money while I'm handing the person the $400? It's the same
Yeah.
thing. It's like, bro, I'm like, dang, man, $30, but I gotta budget it because I watch WWE and I'm not, you know what I'm saying? We make
Yeah.
these podcasts, we do these things, so we can't just all of a sudden, we can't just, you know what I'm saying? We can't just be like, oh yeah, well, we're no longer gonna be a part of the podcast
Especially when you
because,
got money like that to the point where it's not that hard for you to afford it. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
it
I'm
shouldn't
like,
be
bro,
that hard for
it's
you
a
to afford
budget
it
thing,
at all.
but it's
And
just
you got a
now,
budget.
but now it's just you gotta pay for two products. That's what I'm saying. You gotta
Yes.
pay for Netflix and you gotta pay for that. So I think
There was
for
a guy.
pay-per-view purposes, I think that's the reason
Yeah.
why they got rid of Peacock, is because that's it.
Absolutely,
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
what
There
they
was a
did.
guy I met in college. I never forget him. That's my guy. I forget his name, but I believe it started with an A or something. And he had like subscriptions to Crunchyroll, to Hulu. I think he had subscriptions for his like Showtime. He had Stars. I mean, like he had about maybe 4 to 5 different streaming platforms
Yeah.
that he was already subscribed to, and his job afforded him all the time to go about doing it. So like he had the money and the funds to go right here and reach for it, and he just had it like monthly and weekly. So I was going in the back of my mind. I'm like, how are you able to afford all that? And mind you, at the time, I didn't even have my job. So I'm like, bro, like how's he able to afford all this and like be okay? So like, but once I put two and two together, I realized what it was. He budgeted some of his money. He managed whatever he could afford. And on
Mhm.
top of that, he's working and he's probably getting paid so good to the point where money isn't even a factor. It doesn't even matter at that point. It's like, I can pay for this. I got the money for it. Boom, I got it. So like, if you're doing the same thing for ESPN and it's charging $30, like, bro, Netflix charges, I want to say monthly. On our end, it's like 30, what, 536?
Yeah, no, who you talking about? Netflix?
Yes, 36
I
per
thought.
month, bro.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
They
thought it was
charge like
24,
in the
25.
mid 30s as far as the range. I want to say about 32, 34. It's something like that.
That's
Like,
that's no
yeah,
commercial,
per
right?
month.
That's for no commercials, right? No ads. Because I'm paying for Netflix
No,
now.
actually, we
My
get
Netflix is
ads. We
only
get
9.
ads. You get ads on your end watching Raw? Because we get ads a lot.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, well, they do that on purpose. Yeah, so yeah.
Right.
But my
Right.
Netflix is $8 a month.
People keep getting upset about the WWE's Raw product and complaining online about the WWE need to get rid of the ads. I'm like, bro,
That's
it's a
money.
business.
Yeah,
Just
that's money.
like
They can give it.
I'd rather take an ad for at least 2 minutes at best, than for a whole entire commercial that takes up until about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes before the show comes back on. Like, bro, I'd rather take that.
Yeah.
I don't know why people keep complaining. Oh my gosh, it's interrupting the program, and we don't even get the chance to see the stars do the promos. I got a little.
Man, people don't
No. You know what? I'm gonna put it to you this way. For me, I got the plug on some things. I ain't gonna reveal what I got. But I got the plug on some things. I just put it to you that way. You know
You
what I'm
got
saying?
plugged
He
for what?
knows. My homie Larry knows. But other than that, I ain't letting nobody else know.
What you talking about?
I'm gonna just leave it there. Huh?
What you talking about?
I'll tell you off camera, bro.
I think I already know what you're talking about because I think Larry tried to send it to me, but it didn't work.
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Sometimes it doesn't. But you know.
about.
Try to keep it very incognito. Okay, bro. It will be because like you said, it's like people begin to hold these things, and they be doing things that's not right. So I'm gonna just put it to you that way. A little hint there. But anyways, yeah, bro. So we'll figure it out. We'll definitely figure it out. I'm gonna definitely have to figure it out somehow. You know, next year I'm getting some tax money. You know, to make sure I have me enough. If I'm gonna go to the WrestleMania, like, and get on a plane ride, I gotta make sure my money is up. Make sure it's right.
Yeah, because I'm doing WrestleMania and SmackDown this time. I mean not SmackDown, but WrestleMania and SummerSlam this
I thought
time.
you said you moved from Pittsburgh.
I know. And what you call it is in SummerSlam is in Minnesota, 2 hours away from me.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh right, Minneapolis. I forgot about that. Yep.
Yeah.
2 nights. That makes so much sense. Yep. Get your tickets. You going for both nights or just going one?
Yeah, I'm going for night 1 and 2.
Okay, bet. I got you. That's lit. That's lit. Yes, sir. So yeah, this is some interesting, groundbreaking news for the WWE. I'm quite sure Hunter and all them is happy, probably celebrating with a couple of drinks or a few drinks or at most. And yeah, they must be going.
Yeah, if you want to fix some of the problem, for real. If you that many
Now,
millions in the hole, but you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it back. The product is crazy. The product sells itself. That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
I'm like, if Disney is paying you to be on their platform, this the product. The product is selling
Now,
itself.
if that's the okay, so if they're moving off of Peacock, does that mean Peacock? Does that mean the WWE is going into the route of it's like putting all their shows, all their programming onto
Yes.
not SmackDown, but like all of it on ESPN or
Yeah.
Disney?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
And
crazy.
I think they're probably gonna put the WWE app folder with all that stuff. They probably gonna put that on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Go back. Do you still got the thing open? You still got because I got a question now because
Yeah.
it said they got a contract for the PLEs.
Right. It's a PLEs.
So if it's the PLE, yeah.
Let me read it. I got you. Let me see. So the WWE is coming to ESPN. I'm gonna read it from NBSN, whatever it's called. Hopefully we don't get flagged. The WWE is coming to ESPN. Disney controls sports and entertainment business will pay an average of $325 million per year for 5 years for U.S. rights to the WWE's biggest live events, including WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble, and SummerSlam beginning in 2026.
Okay.
According to people familiar with the matter, who declined to be speaking about the deal specifics, spokespeople at WWE and ESPN declined to comment. Interesting. They're keeping this under wraps, really.
Discreet, but why though?
Very discreet. Yeah, bro. And NBC Universal's Peacock had previously paid $180 million per year over 5 years for the package, according to two people familiar with the matter.
They
All 10.
doubled the money. You see, they doubled the money. But they was
Yes,
only
they
paying
did.
that much
They
money, and
definitely
they
doubled the money on
started
that.
paying 325 mil.
They eat it. Listen, they
Damn.
eat it.
Yeah, they eat it.
Bro. All 10 of WWE's premium live events each year will stream on ESPN's new $29.99 per month direct-to-consumer platform in the U.S. Select events will be simulcast on ESPN's linear networks. Disney reported quarterly earnings Wednesday that showed domestic ESPN revenue up from 1% to $3.93 billion.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so WWE and ESPN have strategically moved close together in recent years, said TKO Group President and Chief Operating Officer Mark Shapiro in an interview. TKO is the controlling owner of WWE. Shapiro himself was a top executive at ESPN in the early 2000s, so he already had his hand with TKO way before he got with TKO, I guess, fully, and then did his own thing with WWE, which by the way, respect to him, bro. Like, it came all full circle for him. Absolutely.
Right.
And then they talk about Nick Khan's murder, different details. I don't want to read no more, just so I won't get in trouble. But I think that's enough. To say. But yeah, that's weird. They're keeping very discreet about this whole matter, and I wonder why that is. Maybe they're trying to set up a press release. Probably.
Breaking news. Probably like breaking news. Vince McMahon is the one who did it. So I'll be like, bro, y'all. Yeah, because they're keeping it discreet like that. That would be the reason. That would be the reason to keep it that. Yeah, you talk about a crash out. You thought they was tripping off Brock Lesnar?
Come on,
Vince
man.
McMahon got back in that joint? Oh boy.
Wow.
But I'm gonna ask the comment section. Do y'all get mad that Vince McMahon is back in as far as money if he's not behind the curtain? If Vince McMahon gives you $300 billion, but he's not around the product at all, do you take it? He's not around the product. He's not in the back. He's not behind the curtain. He's not on Unveil. Not Unreal. He's not on none of that. Do you take the money?
Nope.
You don't take the money.
Nope. Say again.
You don't take the money.
If I'm around, ask that question one more time.
If Vince McMahon is not around at all, he's at the crib. He's not doing anything. But he just gave the product all this money to make these moves. Do you take the money?
Am I in business with him or am I in business with Hunter and everybody else?
Well, however this contract is, let's say we don't know how the contract is, but we know that they're saying the person is discreet. So let's say Vince McMahon is the person that's discreet.
Okay.
Do you take the money because it's Vince McMahon? Even though because whoever this person is that's discreet, 10 times out of 10, they're not going to have anything to do with the product.
Then I would say, yeah.
So you take the money, right?
Especially if I am, quote unquote, a talent. I want to say a professional wrestler, but say I'm a writer for WWE. Oh yeah,
right.
I'm all along for the ride. Now I'm gonna get I'm gonna get a percentage of that deal. I won't probably get obviously that whole entire amount. That would be towards WWE altogether. But if I'm getting paid half of all of that, heck yeah, I'm signing my contract.
I'm taking it.
It's a business deal.
Yeah, that's a business. Yeah, that's
personal
a business
feelings aside. Personal feelings aside.
Hey, that's a business deal. But would it be in a business? But would it be in a no? The other question is, would it being a business deal? Would it be in a business deal with somebody putting that much money into the product? Do they what control do they have? Does Vince McMahon control it and be like, all right, well, yeah, y'all can't do it on this, y'all can't do it on that? Can you really tell him no? He just put $300 billion.
That's a good question. If he is, see, the only thing about it is last year when that whole entire when the allegations came out from back in January, it was reported that this man had given up all of his shares. So he gave every single thing that he had owned to WWE like all of it. So that means he don't have no full share. He has no career input, no business side, no nothing. Right?
That's what
They
we tried.
completely moved on.
Yeah,
Right
that's what we tried to tell
now,
Larry. Because remember when Larry tried to come in
I
and be
was
like,
trying to
"No, he
tell
still
Larry
got
that. He was
shares."
like, no, decide, no. I'm like, bro, it was reported, bro.
Yeah,
It was reported. And not only
yeah,
was it reported, it was confirmed. So it wasn't
yeah.
like we were saying like anything that was like dirt
Right,
sheet stuff. No, it was told that that was going on. So he
right,
had gave me all his shares, and they didn't want nothing to do with him because of all that. And in a way, it makes sense because business-wise, that makes your public image look bad.
right.
Publicity is not good all the time for anybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and yes, he's a part of the deal, but when that came out, it was just like, okay, at this point, like he got to be removed entirely. He
Yeah,
got to be
exactly.
removed entirely. Because last time
Right.
it was just more so like they had to remove him from creative, and
Mm-hmm.
Hogan got the ring, right? He got to take the ball going. So
Mm-hmm.
what I'm trying to get at is this: with Vince, no longer really being for him, that doesn't mean, however, that he didn't put in enough money to get himself back. So if he put some money to get himself back, which I don't know if you really can. Can you do that? Can you do that in
I don't
business?
know. I don't know.
If you can, and if they're remaining very tight-lipped about this whole entire ordeal, then it's because he's quite involved. And if he's involved, that must mean that. Well, see, that's gonna make no. If he
I don't
is,
know.
it's probably an executive decision to be made from the board.
Yeah, I'm
That's
pretty sure
probably
it's
it.
not.
That's
I'm
probably it.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it ain't him. But I'm just saying, if you keeping it discreet like that, people could have their eyes open and be like, "Well, what if it's him for real? Or
Right.
what if it's Shane? What if it? You know what I mean? What if it's
Yeah.
Tony Khan? You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Like,
that would
yeah,
be
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Like, yeah, yeah. When you put stuff on the street that they don't want to be known, I'm like, why don't you want to be known?
They might be known for
I
WWE
get it.
on the real.
I mean,
They
I
might
get,
be.
yeah, yeah. I get it though, because I'm like, when somebody wins the lottery, you don't want nobody telling them where you stay at and stuff like that. So some things definitely is discreet, but when you do a splash like this and you like, well, I don't want to tell nobody on something this dope, I
Yeah.
don't, something is up.
Yes.
They might do a press
Absolutely.
conference for him, like you said, but I don't know. But with it being connected to Disney like that and ESPN like that, it's got to be something huge. But ESPN was already connected to UFC anyway.
And the only reason why I'm saying press release is because that's what they did for TKO. They did that
Yeah,
for TKO like about 2 years ago, or yeah, about the 2020. Yeah, it was it was like late 2023. So like that's when
yeah,
they did it, and it had been told in months and months that they were building up to it. So they had to wait month after month after month until November came around, and that's when they fully like went on board with it and did a press release for it. So
what if
they
it's
haven't done a press release for ESPN. But what's
what if
interesting about this is Too Busy is like it's confirmed that they're in business. So yeah, the WWE made it publicly known about Netflix. They made it publicly known about TKO and whatnot. They didn't make it publicly known about this, which is weird. Weird.
Yeah. What if
Like,
it's what if it's Saudi, bro?
oh boy.
Because you know how
Oh
many
boy.
people that was like blocking that? They didn't even want them going over there and stuff like that.
Nah,
But
bro.
we noticed that they were the ones that was putting a lot of money in the thing. That's why a lot
They
of
were.
WWE
They
were
were
going
looking
over
to
there.
buy WWE because remember because this man the reason why he came back because he was like, I need to sell we need to sell WWE. We need to sell WWE to another like partner or whatever it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. And
It's just
Saudi
like,
was on
I
the
think
list.
business was already run out, and he said, if I'm not there, I can't help you guys. That's one reason
Yeah.
why he came back, which people don't know from business side.
Oh,
Everyone
the
knows
last
he has
time.
his hands in
Yeah, the
creative.
last time. Yep, yep.
Right. But at the same time, this man did have some of his hand creative. I mean, like if
Yeah.
you couldn't tell, he did. He
Yeah,
did.
if you couldn't
Like he
tell,
did. He did. Like he
that
did.
that
He may
that
have not been
product that
the
product
strongest
went from
drummer,
the best.
but that
Yeah,
man had some creative input.
man.
Okay, let's not
That
deny it.
that
Let's
product
be
went
honest
from the best. That product went from the best to the worst in a weekend. We was like, wait, hold on,
though.
now. Like, hold on,
Oh,
Josiah. Do
in
you
a
see this?
year.
Can you
In a
tell?
year, BZ. It was in a year.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Because when it
It
was made
fell
known that
off.
he's coming back, that was back in January of 2023. Yeah.
But I remember Vince McMahon got rid of Braun Strowman. Then he left.
Right.
Then Triple H brought Braun Strowman back. And
Right.
then after that, then all of a sudden we start hearing rumbles of Vince McMahon back in the back. And we was like, I forget what pay-per-view we was watching. But we was like, nah, Vince got his hand in this because this don't make no sense. This is
Oh,
Nah,
for
this
sure.
ain't it. Because such and such was supposed to win, and somebody came in and won, and we was just like, no, this is Vince. This is Vince. This is not.
Yep.
This is Vince.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was too
Yep.
noticeable. When he around, you could tell.
Yeah, bro. And some of the talents didn't come right out and say, but some of them had an issue with him being back. Some of them
Yep.
had a big issue with him being back. And it's not even just the allegations part about it. It's not even
Yeah,
just like believe it or not. It's not even about the allegations. It's about
yeah,
him.
yeah,
It's
it's
not
him.
really about the allegations. It had nothing
Yeah,
to do
it's
with
him.
what he done did outside WWE. It has everything
Yeah,
to do with him creatively,
yeah,
right? They were all like, he's kind of like very much, expecting you to do this and doing that. Every time I like the way Hunter is more lenient on us, and then Hunter is giving us off time. Because remember, Ray Warren did say in the interview
Oh
that
yeah, that's what's
he
making
was
him fight
working
through
with
injuries.
that back
Yeah.
injury, right, for
Hmm.
years. Because this
Yeah.
man would not let him get surgery for it. He would not let him go ahead and get it done. And so
Right.
Rain had to work. And he said when Hunter got to him, Hunter gave him time off to
Yep.
go ahead and get that fixed. Because he was working with that back injury since, they said, what, 2012,
It was a
2013?
long time. Yeah, it was a long
Yeah,
time.
like, I'm like, dang, how is you not paralyzed, bro? Like, that's crazy. Thank God. Like, thank God for Rain Warren being okay, man. Because it could have been worse. It could have gone very
Yeah.
much worse. He could have been crippled for real. But
Right, for sure.
this man, this don't even see things like that. He's like, no, be old school. I need you guys to still work. It's like, bro, you're risking their lives at the end. Like, something's wrong with you, bro. So,
Right.
yeah, bro. So other than that, if he is back, oh boy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it ain't. I was just asking, but I'm pretty.
I know. I hope not. I hope not. But if what we're speculating comes to the light, we called it. He'll be the first one to say
Right.
we called it. Like, we called it. So, like, before anybody else get upset and go off on us, be like, don't wish him back, bro. We're not wishing him back.
Right.
We're just saying we don't know who's really behind the scenes doing all this stuff. We
Yeah.
don't know.
True. Yeah.
But it leads you to wonder, because this man is a business guy at heart,
He
regardless of
is.
how people feel about him. So it's like, hey,
There's a lot
he's
of
there.
people that business people that's just like, oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. So we'll have to wait and see, bro. But thank you for wanting to cover this news, bro. This is
Yeah.
dope, man. Seriously, this is really dope news for
Yeah, for
WWE. Kudos to all of them. Kudos to everybody eating, making their money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at nobody making it, like, getting towards their money, you know what I'm saying? Getting to the bag. So, like, respect to
Yep.
that.
Can't be mad.
Can't be mad at that at all. Was there any other news? So before we go right here and get off right quick, BZ, I want to touch this right quick because I think I texted you this the other day. So we know about. I ain't gonna get into. Well, we can talk about 3 different things, but I don't want to overdo it. So apparently, John Cena.
Change the subject. Hold on.
Okay.
I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man. I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you ought to go. The way that you twerk when you dance, I feel that you ought to. I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man. I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you ought to go. The way that you twerk when you dance, I feel that you ought to go. Baby, you show it. That's for real. To me. And I can't keep it low key. See, everything you do to me is crazy. Two to the dome, you know I came to kill. And all the DJs and beat makers know the drill. Your boy back, they all run like sawmill. This beat was just sent to me, this was a fresh kill. But you ain't know when I load up, I act wild. Like draw 4, my screen kicks like a bad child. It's time to relocate, but not